welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the New York Giants and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
And now, your defending Super Bowl champion, Pittsburgh Steelers.
On the Giants sideline, a look at their head coach. These guys not quite sure what type of team they're going to be this season after a 3-3 start. And on the other sideline, the head coach of the Steelers. These guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Welcome everybody tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt here as Jake Bates is going to get this started. And off we go in a rainy one from Pittsburgh. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first-rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
And play action with Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Might just be a little late to get the ground game going, opening up this game with back-to-back passes. But when you come out of the gate slow and you put yourself behind the sticks, you really don't get in that rhythm you want to find early.
Darts looking at this third and long. Completed over the middle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. And it's their fifth-year quarterback leading the charge.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore for everything else he was doing in that ball game.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The Steelers set to punt it. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out.
It's 4th down.
He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Giants and running back Cam Scatterboot trotting back out there. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting second right now across the league in rushing yards. New York to the line. 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He takes it himself. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 2nd and 3 now. Now here's Cam Scadaboo on the ground. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Going right back to Scadaboo. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Motion the slot man right. 3rd down now. Here's Dart. Feeds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their 2nd drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. He'll work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw now. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A give up the middle to Gibson. On the move, past the 40. He is down to the 30-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They're throwing it. He's got it over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Again, inside to Gibson. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Giants, nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Driving forward with Scatteroo. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
That one's complete over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on third. Air it out on third. Screen here for Scatteroo. And this one doesn't go far.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this drive after how well they ran it their last time out.
I'm going to probably say yes on that one, Kate. This is a team with a known identity across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I don't think they'll get right back to work.
And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. They're on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back to the well again. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Steelers have played to an early lead. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at 3rd and 6 here. To the air on 3rd and long. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Tyler Newman. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Drive starts with an option, right side. Finding room at the 30. And finally, they take him down at the 36-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Motioning left is their running back. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flat. Running it after the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Going on 3rd, here's Dart. Holding by his back, Scatteroo. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And That one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down.
From the pistol, and give to Scatteroo. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Scatteroo now from the gun. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Michael Dixon on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him... 18-yard line. The Steelers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at 2nd in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a run with Gibson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
He's going to throw it. That one's complete, right side. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They get 19 on that pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds his man over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing from the gun. Catch made over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll run here. Gibson. And he'll get them enough for a first down. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. All set to go now from the 35. Going to the ground again on 1st. He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Finds a man right side. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Caught by his back. Gibson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Steelers first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. 2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. The Steelers leading the way here in Acrisure. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Back now, pressure coming. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. No hesitation. hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Bates now for the point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
Giants nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Darts out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly.
They want him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
Has it at the 37. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. Here's a design run. So a two-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Our spin around the NFL starts now at State Farm Stadium in Glendale. The Cardinals at home to take on their NFC West rivals, the 49ers. And this is Brock Purdy. He gets this one complete, 6-yard touchdown pass. The Niners had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. From there, let's go up to the Pacific Northwest, Seattle. Let's look in on the Seahawks as they play host to the LA Rams. And this is Christian Watson. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. The Rams improved to 4-2 on the year with another win. One more to bring you now. Let's go to Vegas, shall we? The Raiders hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is Ashton Genty. He gets a seal here and a seal here, and off he goes. The Raiders wind up cruising in this one, 35-14 the final. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. In the game you're watching, we saw a couple of touchdowns in the first half. 14-0 is the score as we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Michael Dixon.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's the one back on the handoff. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Go! Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Finds him on the crossing route. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
That's another Steelers 1st down. Here we go, set. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Dive play straight ahead. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Another carry for it. They'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
From the contact.
Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Giant in some discomfort following that play. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it. And
he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. This winning streak has been impressive for him. 6 games now, and they lead so far here. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Throwing on second. All the left side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And they take him down right along the 30. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go.
Now it's Gibson. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
And the Steelers
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Running it again with Gibson. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
30-yard line.
Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Here we go. Cowboys, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He's got a man left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on a quick hitter. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They give it to Gibson. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 7-yard line.
Again, it's Gibson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down. Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. Bates' kick is up and good. And they come away with some points on that series.
Giants nothing.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Starting from the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Now here comes the New York offense. They haven't come up with an answer quite yet on the scoreboard, and they take over down 20-0. Complete out to the right side. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Offense to the line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Dart. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to send that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Darts looking to throw. Short pass brought in. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. It's Scattergood on 3rd. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. I can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And that one's going to back the offense up just a bit here. Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline that penalty. A give up the middle to Gibson. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
The whole thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here's Gibson on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Dropping back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. The give inside to Gibson. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Back to the line they come. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
They'll try it right with Gibson. Kicks away from one. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him.
Let's go. Take off.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Giants' 4-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers put up even more points in a win. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown, I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
That one right down. Middle. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Giants offense all set to get started. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Steelers bringing pressure, no place to go, down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
60 back.
Back to throw, here's Dart. And a cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 18.
3rd and long for him here. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it deep downfield. At the 20. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants making the scoreboard look a touch better.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Dio tacks on the extra point. And the Giants still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
Here we go,
and
set.
inches.
Cougar 19.
Back to the well again. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 32.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They give it to him again. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
81. Incomplete.
Here we go.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Incomplete.
Bates' kick is up and good. And they push their lead to 23.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Finds Scadaboo on the dump off. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Dart out of the shotgun. Finds the in route complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Rolling on 3rd, here's Dart. It's on target to Johnson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Putting the tight end in motion. Scadaboo now from the gun. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Working quickly here. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. They motion the tight end over.
19, Tiger, 19.
Dart's looking at this 3rd and long. Pulled in by his back, Scadaboo. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Giants hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
It's a turnover.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple.
37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
The give here on 2nd. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Throwing the out route complete. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Trying to push this past the marker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
First down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.